Yeah, hello ladies and gentlemen here, welcome back to the studio. We continue here now with our supplier interviews, and I'm very happy here to have Michelle Zhou, Marketing Director from J.S.Machine. Michelle told me that she's already working for JS for more than 12 years. And yeah, I'm happy to have you here joining us today.
And thank you for inviting me to be here.
Always welcome. Let me tell you a little bit before we start about the history of JS, which is actually very interesting, because JS was founded in 1957 and started its early business with farm tools. Since 1974, J.S.Machine has been engaged in the packaging machinery business and has become the single largest corrugated packaging machinery company in China. Yeah, Michelle, let's continue with the first question. Where in the world are you manufacturing your products? Because we know that you have a huge manufacturing base in China. But how is it actually looking overseas?
Actually, at this point of time, we have 3 manufacturing bases all over the world. The largest one is in Jinshan, China, and it also has our largest laboratory and research institute there. So in Jinshan, we produce corrugators, traditional flexos, digital printer, logistics systems, and some robots that we will use in the smart factory, and also some auxiliary equipment, such as the glue kitchen, things like that. So we have another manufacturing base in Indore, India. Actually, that one is supplying some corrugators with lower capacity for the local market, and also we supply the key components for the corrugators, such as the corrugating rolls were supplied from there for the local market. And the latest manufacturing base also functions as our R&D center in Europe. It's located in Milan, Italy. So it was put into operation since this April. So actually that one is we recruit local talent to supply solutions for the local market as well as the developed market. Yeah, that's it.
Very massive. We know you have a lot of installations in China, yes, all across the country. Can you tell us a little bit about your overseas installations of the corrugators?
Okay. Actually, since the 1980s, we have a few installations in Africa. And at the beginning of 2000, we started building our overseas branch offices and subsidiaries. So since then, we see a dramatic growth of installations in countries and regions of Russia, Turkey, India, Africa, Middle East, Southeast Asia, and Latin America. And in recent decades, we have a few more installations also in North America and Europe. So till now, we have over 400 installations in 64 countries.
Okay, that's definitely the company with one of the most installations, I think, overseas when it comes to our sector. Michelle, I know you have different specifications in terms of corrugated lines. Mm-hmm. Can you tell us a little bit about the, let's say, speed and working width of your lines you have in your product portfolio?
Okay. So now we have 2 major products. First, we call the Jet Series. Jet Series is the 4th generation of JS corrugators that was launched to the market in 2012. So the Jet Series has the design speed at 300 meters per minute and 400 meters per minute.
Okay.
So the design weight is from 1400 to 2800 millimeters. We take a typical Chinese sheet plant, for example, so whose daily order is around 350 to 400 orders per day. We calculated the past 3 years statistics and data. It shows that the annual average speed in the past 3 years is 183 meters per minute. I think that was impressive. And based upon the same intelligent control system platform that we use on the Jet Series corrugators, we've also launched in the past 2 years a new model we call Cruiser 230. That line is especially supplied to those customers. They rely on the intelligent control of the corrugator, but with lower capacity demand. Let's say something around 2,000 to 3,000 tons per month. And this year, this April, we have launched our first really wide width corrugator, which is designed at 400 meters per minute with design width at 3.3 meters. And this line will be put into operation in our customer factory later this year. Yeah, that's the major production of our corrugators right now.
That's a very interesting approach because taking data analytics, adapting it to the customer requirements, and launching your product afterwards, I think that is an approach which leads the way. Michelle, J.S.Machine launched also their first digital press, and the machine is so-called Slim 2800.
Yes.
What can we expect from this digital press machine?
Okay, actually, it's our third generation of digital press. This one is actually a total digital printing line. It consists from the sheet feeding, printing, drying, coating, slotting, and stacking. So it integrates a lot of production process all together in one line. So it really saves a lot of time and labor cost. And this one is a water-based ink digital press with the maximum sheet size at 2800 millimeter and the maximum printing width at 2200. And this one can reach 100 meters per minute printing speed at the 600 DPI. And this one, because it's digital press, so customer doesn't need to pay the cost for the printing plate, which saves a lot of time. So if they want some kind of printing job, they just input the pattern into the system, click the button, and the customer can get the finished product very easily and quickly. And what differs the J.S.Machine from other suppliers on the market is that the printing has much longer lifespan when compared with other suppliers, because this kind of printing head that we use can be disassembled and repaired, which means that it saves really a great maintenance cost for our customers. And also because we have our own self-developed the DCS production management system, so it can realize order change within 2 minutes. And also the printing control technology and the ink circulation system are also self-developed by JS itself. So we can secure the stability, repeatability, and efficiency during the production.
Okay, so Slim 2800 for the people who are watching us now. Environmental friendly, water-based ink machine, and also great in performance, which at the end also reduces the production cost. Michelle, JS is supporting the customer also with small, so-called smart factory solutions I saw on your homepage.
Yes.
I know in what direction it goes, but can you tell our people from the live stream a little bit more about this concept?
Okay. The smart factory solution is actually digitalizing all the data, so it can gathering and analyze all the data through the whole production procedures, and then it can produce the visualized results for the client, so it knows what is really happening in his factory right now. And also because it's a smart factory, actually we have a lot of intelligent solutions built in the system. It means that we only need very few manual intervention, which means we reduce the loss and also the cost and the waste. And also because it actually increased. There are some, you know that in the box plants there are some bottlenecks between each kind of
yes.
procedures. So actually it increased the efficiency of the bottlenecks. So actually in that part it can increase the comprehensive efficiency of the total factory. And another thing is that it optimizes the, it facilitates information sharing between the different business units.
Yes.
So when we see it as an overhaul plan, it actually optimizes the integration of the resources, technologies, and manpower.
If you want to see, by the way, more smart factory solutions, Reed has launched a show. It's called InMat, focusing on intralogistics and process management. This show also has an area here inside the hall, but also next year in Shanghai, the area will be extended massively. So this is a topic which is actually facing our industry rapidly. And my last question is, I know JS has been one of our first clients attending Final Corrugated. What is your experience with attending Final now and in the past? And what is maybe your wish or your goal for the future?
Actually, my first time joining Final is in the year 2009, so it's already 11 years past.
Wow.
So, my experience with Sino is that it sets up a very good platform for all the audience from all over the world. So everyone at the show, they can find something that fits for their needs.
Yes.
So, and being a supplier was also, I want to take this chance to express our thanks to Reading Division. It's really a very good platform. And I also wish that this show can stay longer and can create more profits, both for the suppliers, for the read, and for our clients. Yeah.
This is a very valuable feedback for us, and for all people now watching at home. I can tell you that our next show in Shanghai, we will extend the area, and we will also have JS hopefully again there. And I thank Michelle for your time, for answering my questions. And if you want to learn more about JS, join our guided tour later.